Hi, this is The Dwarves' Dilemma by Lois Wickstrom. The queen of the kingdom of Aleta, was known as the fairest in the land. People trusted Queen Mabel to solve their problems because she was the most fair and most honest person in the land. Whenever Queen Mabel had to make a particularly difficult decision, she held up her polished glass mirror to see if it reflected the sparkle of fairness in her citizens' eyes. In the mirror, everything looked upside down or backward. One day, Mina, the dress designer, dragged Xander, the jeweler, into the throne room. Mina told the queen, "I'm sure he's stealing gems from somewhere. It only takes him a day to find the gem I want." "Xander, where did you get the gems?" asked Queen Mabel. "I'll show you," said Xander. A blazing hot flame roared from his mouth. It turned the log into gems. Next, Farmer Grigo dragged his hired boy Jack before the queen. "Jack is supposed to guard my sheep at night, but he fell asleep and my sheep ran away. What am I to do?" The queen said, "Jack, if night work isn't for you, my brother will find you a job shearing sheep during the day." Then the queen turned to Snow White. "Do you think that decision is fair?" Snow White nodded her head and said, "I want to learn to be fair like you." Later, the dwarves, Bossy and Pippa, stormed into the throne room, followed by their friends. Bossy pointed at Pippa. "She stole gold from the kingdom's mine." Pippa shouted, "The other dwarves ate my dinner. I needed the gold to buy food." It seemed that both had done something wrong. Queen Mabel held up her mirror, then she looked at Snow White with surprise. "Snow White, do you see that? They both have the sparkle of fairness in their eyes," said Queen Mabel. "That has never happened before." "Yes, my queen," said Snow White. "How will you decide?" Queen Mabel agreed with Bossy. Nobody should take gold from the mine. To be fair, she needed to ask Pippa, "Why did you take the gold?" Pippa said, "I always groom the horses before dinner, and when I arrive home, all the food is gone. I need gold to buy food." The queen said, "Both Bossy and Pippa make good cases." Then she saw her own eyes in the mirror. They did not have the sparkle of fairness. The queen asked the mirror, "Mirror, mirror, look at me. Am I the fairest I can be?" Snow White said, "The mirror is good at showing the sparkle of fairness, but it only shows a reflection of the problem. Perhaps there is another way to see it." Bossy said, "Pippa doesn't need to groom the horses. She can come to dinner on time." Pippa said, "I love grooming the horses, even if I come home late for dinner. Bossy should save enough porridge for me." Queen Mabel said, "They both did the wrong thing, and they both think they are right." Snow said, "Let me visit the dwarves' home. Maybe I'll find a clue of fairness there." The queen nodded. "You may go." When Snow arrived at the dwarves' tidy home, she went straight to the kitchen. The shelves were bare. She asked, "Why don't you have any food?" "The queen's porters deliver a box of food every day," said Bossy. "That's all we have to eat." "Do you get any other pay?" asked Snow. "The queen doesn't pay us," said Pippa. "We're her servants." "That's not fair," Snow blurted. Now she saw the real cause of the problem. It wasn't Pippa stealing gold. It wasn't Bossy eating all the dinner. "You deserve to be paid," she said. "Then it wouldn't matter if Pippa is late. You'll be able to afford enough food for everyone." Snow looked at her own face in the dwarf's mirror. She asked, "Mirror, mirror, look at me. Is this the fairest I can be?" Her own eyes now sparkled with fairness, just like the dwarves. When Snow told Queen Mabel what she had learned, the queen looked puzzled. She said, "I never expected the mirror would show me that I was unfair." The queen decided to give Snow's idea a try. When the queen looked at her reflection in the mirror, she saw her own eyes sparkling with fairness. She faced the dwarves and said, The problem was my mistake, not yours. From now on, I will pay all my servants." Then she hugged Snow and said, "You will be a fair ruler one day."